Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back. My name's Will and this is the With Me YouTube channel. You already know I gotta hit you with a really quick sales pitch. If you get to the end of this video, you like the S650, you like this type of content, you like automotive content in general, think about hitting that subscribe button. Totally free to subscribe, just sends you a quick little notification whenever I'm posting some new content out there. If you don't want to subscribe, a like is always really appreciated as well. Now with that out of the way, let's get into today's video. This video might seem totally out of left field and come as a surprise to some of you, but I've actually, for the past, going on 2 weeks now, have been toying with the idea of selling my S650 Mustang. This one right here that I've kind of built up on the channel over the past year and a half. I really do love this vehicle. It's a ton of fun. It's super reliable. It makes crazy horsepower. I've thrown a lot of money into this thing. If you've been a follower of the channel, you already know that. Almost 30,000 in parts just alone into this Mustang. It's making well over 800 horsepower, well over 600 foot-pound-feet of torque. It's rocking the VMP Stage 3 Whipple Supercharger kit on there. It's got, some really badass parts on there, and I'm going to highlight all of that for you guys today. But honestly, the reason I want to, I'm kind of toying with this idea is because I have a really good investment opportunity right now, and this would just kind of free up some more funds to, be able to progress with that, and honestly just to kind of level up for myself and for my family. That's really the only reason why I'm even thinking about this. It doesn't come lightly. Like I said, I really love this vehicle. I'm a car guy, so I always have somewhat of a attachment to vehicles, but when it comes to my family, they're number one. So if I can level up and level them up in the way, and it just takes a little sacrifice like this, I'm willing to do so. All right guys, so here's the car, some quick stats. 2024 S650 Mustang GT. It's a 301A package car. It currently has 6,776 miles on it, and it has 3,500 miles on the blower setup, so very low mileage vehicle. All service has been done at my local Ford dealership. All work as far as like the supercharger and everything under the hood has been done at VMP, so all professionally done. This car has never been raced other than a few spirited drives on the roads. It has never been launched at the drag strip, anything like that. Honestly, this is basically just my weekend warrior. It's honestly just a really fast street car, and that was the whole purpose of my build. It wasn't really to go out and race, it was just to make a really fun street car. But like I said, this thing has a bunch of aftermarket parts on it, so I'll start running you through all of the aesthetic stuff. I'll show you the interior, show you the performance side of it, give you a real quick cost breakdown, and that'll be it. So there is literally a ton of carbon fiber parts on this car. So you got the little grill lits down there, you got the full carbon fiber grill up front, then you got the Dark Horse style front splitter down at the bottom. Move up a little bit more, got the carbon fiber hood vent there, got the carbon fiber mirror caps. Then we come on down, we have the RTR side rocker extensions there. Then up front we have the form lighting front marker lights that are smoked out there. Those are all LED. Then we have the matching set in the rear. Then we come up to the top up here. We have the Dark Horse style rear wing with the carbon fiber gurney flap. We have a little roof spoiler up here as well. Looks really nice. Then we come on down, carbon fiber taillight bezels, carbon fiber deck lid cover right here. Then my favorite exterior part, I have to say, is the full carbon fiber rear diffuser. And I know I'm showing you guys all of this in my garage right now, but I have full dedicated videos for all of this on the channel. So if you want to have a good look at it, you can go watch any of those other videos, or you can check out my Instagram right here on the screen, and you can check all of it out right there. Another favorite thing of my build are these wheels right here. You never really see too many Mustangs rocking JDM wheels. These are Advan GT Racing Beyond forged wheels. So they are made by Yokohama. They're a forged wheel, super strong, super lightweight, super performance and race oriented wheel. These are a 19 by 10 square fitment. Also have the Muteki lug nut in there, so that's kind of like my JDM flair of like the vehicle. These things right here, if you don't know, they're $5,000 wheels, so very expensive, very performance oriented. So yeah, those are going to be included on the build as well. So yeah, some big baller, big money wheels right there, and honestly super stoked that I was able to put those on my Mustang. So I think I'm one of the very few who have ever rocked Advans on a Mustang, let alone on a S650. I think I'm the only one to have them on an S650. All right, so let's go inside the vehicle now. We got the Ford Performance door sills there, and then as soon as you start to see the whole carbon fiber trend, just follow suit. Full carbon fiber interior. Sorry about that glare right there. So you got it right here. You got it coming down onto the AC controls down here, onto the full center console piece right there. You have it up over the top of the dash as well, down onto the other AC vent over here. Then we got the really sweet carbon fiber and Alcantara steering wheel. It has the blue stitching right there with the blue 12 o'clock stripes. Then we come down here. Cool little RTR shift knob right there. Looks a lot better than the stock one. And then we have the customs interior leather seat covers. So the 301A package vehicles don't come with leather seats, but these seat covers basically are like OEM replicas. So they look really, really sweet. So interior, super classy, just really simple with like some carbon fiber add-ons there, which really give it a premium look. Here's another angle of it right here from the driver's side, and you can get hopefully a little bit of a better look at that steering wheel. Really love that steering wheel, really premium. But now for the main part and why you'd even be interested in my build, and that is everything under the hood. So carbon fiber trend follows suit once again. We have the VMP Stage 3 Supercharger kit. That is the 3.0 Gen 6 Whipple Supercharger. Got the carbon fiber intake tube right here. We have the competition air boxes. Up here we have the oil separator oil separator kit. It's currently right now on the 3.65 pulley right there. You can pulley down or pulley up to make more or less horsepower if you want. So currently, like I said last time I dynoed, it made 806 to the wheels, 619 foot-pound-feet of torque on the 3.6 pulley and on some E30 blended fuel. So that was before we had gone down here and installed the Stainless Works long tube headers. So those are the 1 7/8 Stainless Works catted headers. So now we're probably well into like the 850 range with the headers. And I also used like some pretty crappy fuel that day. Not trying to make excuses for the numbers, because 800 is pretty goddamn impressive. But yeah, just know that there's plenty of room on the table to make some more horsepower if you desire to make more horsepower. But as of right now, I would say it's very reliable. It's very fast, and for a street car, I think this is way more than enough. But if you are looking to race the vehicle, you can obviously pulley down to the 3.5 or the 3.25 and make well into the 1,000 horsepower range. So that's totally up for you guys if you want to do that. But as of right now, at a mid 800 wheel horsepower build, this thing is an absolute blast to drive on the street and super reliable. And we just also have this little carbon fiber radiator cover there to just more or less set off everything under the hood. But yeah guys, that's basically my entire build. There are a few other like small little parts, like I have like the form interior like dome light that you could change a bunch of colors. I have the Steeda Stop the Hop kit and the Ford Performance track lowering springs as well, that I will include with the sale if you want those parts and you want to keep modifying it. So those are all included as well. I will include all of the stock parts as well, from like the stock intake manifold, throttle body, air intake system, all of that, the cats, headers, all of that will be included in the sale. And you know, to get into it, I'm going to be asking $59,000 for this. I think that is a very, very fair price. I've done a lot of research on other Whipple and Roush S650s that have sold, and honestly what I did is I looked at all of those and I priced mine at the cheapest one. So for $59,000 for everything you're getting with, I totaled it all up, it's right under $28,000 worth of parts. That's before any installation is involved. So if you were to go out, buy this vehicle, spend after taxes like $50,000 on it, then buy all those parts and then get it installed, you're well into the $80,000 range to get it sitting like this, and a lot of wait time and all of that BS. And again, this was all done by VMP. So if you're not in Florida and you want it done by VMP, the actual people that set this up, you're gonna have to ship your car to Florida. So that's another expense right there. But like I said, $59,000, I'm pretty firm on that price as of right now, because like I said, I don't need to sell this. This would just help with, funding my next endeavor. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can comment down below in the comment section. You can DM me on Instagram or on Facebook. Here is my Instagram once again, if you want to DM me on there. I have it listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and as well as 1,000 horsepower race ready group. This group right up here, if you want to go DM me on there and check that out. But yeah guys, $59,000 is what I'm going to be asking. It'd be really cool to see this go to a subscriber and continue on with the build. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Real quick video. I have a bunch of other content on this entire build. Go check out the playlist. Like I said, any questions, hit me up. My name's Will. This is the Whitman YouTube channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later, everybody.